Happy Sunday, October 8th, 2023. We are back for episode number 2 of Real Talk with Cass and Kai. It's your host, Cass.
And your host, Kai.
And we're so excited to be back, y'all. We're back with another fire episode. We got some things on our heart that we want to talk about today. And I just wanted to come first and welcome all of the new tribe, and then welcome back if you are True Vibe tribe, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. So this is Off Top of the Dome, and let's get into it, y'all, and talk about it.
So today, for the daily vibe, or just the daily word, or phrase, it is how you do one thing is how you do everything.
I know that's right.
Oh, I know that's right.
He's gonna say that because that's something that he's pretty much grown up with me hearing me say, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So we thought that was fitting for the daily vibe today. It's just so true, y'all. I'm just constantly reflecting on the last couple days, being in October, in the fall season, in the last quarter of 2023. I just cannot believe it. It just seems like every year is going by faster, right?
Next thing you know, we're going to be in 2030 by
exactly.
the next time.
So that's why, we just said most definitely how you do one thing is how you do everything. Last week we talked a little bit about just do it, which definitely segued into today's episode because this is us. This podcast is a labor of love, and this is us just really stepping out on faith. I know for myself, I had did a little quick story today right before we started recording with you guys, and I was like, I'm super excited about the episode, but if I'm honest, this last week has been a heavy one. So again, while I'm reflecting on the last parts of the year, Kai, just kind of to get the conversation going, like, where are you at kind of with like your goals for 2023? Like, have you marked them off? Are they pending and in progress?
A lot of them are pending still.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always room for growth at the end of the day. So, but honestly, I've accomplished some things. I finished 2023. I finished school last year. I'm going to be going to school this year.
Wow, it's already been a year.
Yeah.
More than a year now. Wow.
Yeah, almost 2 years since I've been out of school. I turn 21 next year. So it's just a whole bunch of stuff that I'm planning on doing. I want to grow on social media, be my own person, and just learn more about myself. So, I mean, everything is still going, popping. We're just getting started at the end of the day. So everything's still on pending. Everything's moving. It's moving, but just very slow right now.
And that's okay, right?
So,
like, that's
everything
not a bad thing.
Everything always takes time at the end of the day, if you realistically think about it. So,
but this was actually a goal or
like an idea that got spoken out into the world, and it's actually happening.
Kind of recently, right? This year. So for it to be manifesting and for us to be just doing it, I am super, super proud that we just did it.
So yeah, I mean, honestly, and this goes for anyone. I mean, as long as literally that goes into like school, into life. Like, one thing is how you do everything, as she taught me growing up. Honestly, like, half of the things I went through, I wouldn't be the person that I am today without it. So it's just honesty at the end of the day, literally. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad that that's your feedback, and that, like I said, it's not a bad thing. And even for you guys out there, if you're like, dang, now that if I really think about it, at this point, I'm not where I wanted to be at this point in 2023, right? I haven't marked off all my goals and my resolutions that we set at the beginning of the year, a lot of us, right?
There's always time for growth. It doesn't matter when or where. Like,
right.
You can literally stop at any time and literally
continue.
It's like pause, remain, resume. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just
exactly.
That's how goals are.
That's so true.
It's gonna take time. You can get it done in a week. You can get it done in a month. You can get it done in 3 months. You can get it done in a year, 3 years. As long as you have that goal set in mind, you can pretty much get it done at any time. It's just how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you lie, it's not gonna work. It's it's not gonna work.
Right.
If you cheat, you're cheating yourself. So it's like, just do the
True
correct
that.
way.
Yeah,
So.
you're cheating yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also,
well, okay, before how, since you asked me that question,
okay,
Mom, how has any of your goals been, are they pending? Did you accomplish them this year? Like, did that phrase go into any of those goals? How you do one thing is how you do everything?
Well, most definitely. I feel like the phrase that how you do one thing is how you do everything shows up in my life every single day. And, I just wanted to say that I really think that whether you're happy or not about where you are as far as checking off your 2023 goals at this point in the year, it's really just a mindset, right? So like Kai was saying, you still have time every day that we wake up, thank God that we have another day to be better than we were yesterday. Mm-hmm. It's also just another day to get your mind right? I think that and I always tell Kai and my boys, my other son Zen, I always tell them it starts in your mind first, right? So for me, I've already won in my mind, right? So it's like period. So I was gonna say in the physical, the actual like tangible things like buying the plot of land and launching this business idea and those things, no, absolutely not. I haven't marked off maybe most of them, right, for 2023. But you also gotta like just uplift yourself and speak life and keep your mind right? So I was gonna say to that, at the same time, I have marked off and grown so much in the intangible ways, meaning my mental, my spiritual, my personal development and growth has propelled and changed and evolved so much since the beginning of 2023. So I can say that yes, I am really happy about where I'm at. Just the podcast in itself, just us actually doing this, committing and just making it happen. As I said, this week was a heavier week for me emotionally. I had to consciously put in more effort to keep my mind right this week. But we're still here today. I love Sundays. It was really important when we were thinking about a day to set our podcast up to do it on Sundays, because Sundays for me has always been like that reset day, right?
I was exactly going to say that. Sunday's like a reset day, like I don't know. It's just like, it's like that day in the week where it's like, okay, I just came back from the weekend. I just came back from partying.
Right.
Okay, now it's time to rise and grind, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, because Monday, once you do anything on a Monday.
Right, and exactly, right there, so, right? How you do one thing is how you do everything, right? The same thing is happening to people all over the U.S., all over the world. That Sunday night, we call it Sunday night blues, right? Where you're like, oh man, I gotta get all my laundry done. I gotta do all my meal prep. I gotta get the kids' lunches ready. I gotta get
being ready for work tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta get our outfits. There's so many things, right? It just, you guys know, if you're parents especially, it just never stops. There's always something to do. And that whole Sunday blues, it's the same thing for everyone, but it's different depending on what your thinking is about it, which is going to then affect your actions toward it, right? Mm-hmm. So for us, it's making sure that we are connecting with you guys, laying it all out there, and really setting clear intentions for the best, most positive week ahead. So yeah.
Well, I was like, you know what? We should try something. This just came to my mind right now, literally.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I think to start off a week, I think we should say something that we were obsessed with this past week. So for me, for instance, something I've been obsessed with or that I've been really into is music right now. And if I had to say my obsession right now, it is the Jaguar Part 2 album by Victoria Monet.
Okay.
That is a banger. That whole album is a whole banger. Love Victoria Monet.
Yes.
Eats the whole thing. Whole 10.
Every time.
So
we love that.
I love that. So what was your one obsession that you had this week?
That's good.
Think about.
To be honest, since the last Sunday, the actual first debut episode, I've been obsessed this week with just really trying to figure out the beast that is social media, that algorithm. I've been watching. I think it's just so amazing that
the loophole that TikTok will have you in when you find that one subject that you really want to get into.
Come on, yeah, we're going through rabbit holes.
Yeah, but it's fun though.
Yeah,
like you learn a whole bunch of new stuff with it. So it's like, I can dig it. I can dig it.
Most definitely. So yeah, I just been really obsessed with that. I've been obsessed with following people who have went viral. I'm really intrigued by
someone that you have in mind that went viral that you're like, or someone that you kind of not look up to, but like you take inspiration from on social media.
Oh, come on.
Like
y'all know,
top three.
Y'all know I love me some Life of Lily. I love me Glamazon Tay. I love Aaliyah's Face. Kyra Amanique. We love the girls. We love the girls. I love the Baddie Twins. It's a very wide spectrum. I watch a lot of spiritual people. Cosmic Wifey, Brittany the Cosmic Wifey, Divinely Intuitive, Starseed. He's a guy. He's awesome. I love his black male representation. Yeah, it's such a wide spectrum, but yeah, it's just very intriguing to me to watch these viral videos and see, sometimes they're the dancing ones, sometimes somebody is really saying something really good and really bringing a message, right? But it's just really intriguing to me, whatever it is, trying to figure out what it is that makes people go viral, because that's what I see for us.
Honestly, I see that too. It's only like for me, like when it comes to social media, it's like you don't want to be on the same train as everyone else because everyone else is doing it.
Right.
But it's like you have to get with the program in order for stuff like that to happen.
Yeah.
But I would rather want it to happen in our own way. So like I think like for your like obsession, it would be social media. For me, it's music. So yeah, I'm just like, I think the whole algorithm with social media, it's like a hit or miss. But it's a good thing because there's a lot of good things that come out of it. Like you can get, if you go viral, you get all these followers, you get all these brandos looking at you. It's like,
yes,
come our way too. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I think it's the whole algorithm. I just think you have to work with it to get the program, like literally.
Yeah, it's just that consistency, and that's what I was talking to Kai too after the first episode, editing, posting that on our YouTube and everything like that, and of course to our Spotify for the actual podcast. I was just thinking, I was telling him, I think that we need to be very consistent right now. That's why if you follow me on social media, if you're following us on IG, we are asking you guys to kind of give us some feedback as to what you want to hear, what you want to talk about. We are definitely open to all the things that are already out there as far as the podcast goes, but we also want to do some new things, right, and get creative. So
you guys can literally DM us. I mean, I think our email's on there. So if you're and I don't want to say older because that just sounds a little offensive. But if you're seasoned, yes, if you're seasoned up there,
a veteran.
If you email, you can email us too. I believe I'll put that somewhere too. If you're looking for influencers, if you're looking for influencers, I mean, you have her, you have me. We do our own thing. We can have us together. Like it's like a whole package at the end of the day. So if you guys want to communicate with us, you can DM us. Tag us in a video. We can do a poll. Like, just give us ideas and we'll execute it for you guys at the end of the day. So
absolutely. And so before I forget, when you said that something that just had come up over this week too, I was thinking about new ideas in the podcast space. And obviously our main thing is the podcast, but we're also recording and we have a YouTube channel, so we're also posting the podcast, filming content as well. And I was thinking about going into the new year, since it's pretty much the new year already, if you guys would be open to or want to do like a vision board type podcast,
kind of like not like a vlog podcast, but kind of like one where
I mean, because essentially we're doing the podcast, that's our main, but we're obviously still recording at the same time. So I was thinking that would be pretty cool to meet you guys already. And
or we might go live and do that with you.
Definitely want to go live.
So I go live on YouTube or Twitch off to make us that too.
Yeah.
A whole bunch. There's so many things that we could do with you guys, honestly, to interact. So
looking forward to connecting with you guys. But definitely, how you do one thing is how you do everything. Make sure that you are applying 100%, right? Excellence, passion, and everything. Of course, then you can expect to get the best things, right?
Get them. Get those.
Go
good
get
things.
them. Yes.
Go get those good things at the end of the day.
Period. So thank you guys for joining us, guys. This is going to be concluding episode number 2. We can't wait to connect with you guys and hear what you guys want to talk about and get into. And we love you guys, Vibe Tribe. Until next time.
This is Kaz.
I'm Kaz.
Kai. And you're listening to The Real Talk with Kaz and Kai.
Bye.